Hey everybody, and welcome back to Paper Mario, the Origami King. Last time, we took down the final of the stationary gang, the Scissors. And then after that, us and Bowser took the fight, straight to Peach's castle. And now, we would be going inside, except we have some cleanup to do. So, we're going to do that first. So I'd already removed this thing off the warp pipe because I had to get something off screen. So first things first, where is it? We need to go back straight to Bowser's castle because there's one little thing that we could not get there before, but now we can. So I'm going to meet you over there real quick. Okay, we're back in the airship room. This little shy guy here who got left behind, he has something for us. I can't believe they left me behind after everything I've done. I was so excited about the airship that I bought this. And I don't even want it anymore. You take it. Well, if you want. And then we have a... Oh, sorry about that. And then we have a treasure of the airship. And that is all of Bowser's castle done. Alright. And now, I said before that this cleanup would primarily be about the Chapter 2 areas. Actually, no, just entirely the Chapter 2 areas. But on our way over there, I am going to grab one or two things from Toad Town. So I'm going to meet you back over there. Okay. Now, you remember from a previous part, from when we did cleanup before, behind this building, someone who sells treasure of bosses that we've defeated. So, while we're here, let's go ahead and just get those from him. Because he will have two new ones. Of tape and then scissors. So, we'll buy those off of him. And the scissors too. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Oh, great, you're already yawning in this part, are you, Luke? Okay, good job. Okay, well now we're gonna head off to Autumn Mountain and now really begin the cleanup. The rest of it anyway. So I'll meet you over there. The amazing music once again. It's been so long since we've heard it. So first things first, we're going behind here because I can't believe I missed this. There's these coins, yes, but also a hidden block with a hammer that we don't really need. Next, over here. Hold on. Nope, I got that right. In fact, this little spot over here has stuff I just didn't come back for. Yeah. Look at that. Like, I don't know how I don't know how I missed that. But look. There was a toad in this tree. That one, it's... Actually, not just one, two, but three. That's understandable how I missed that. The rest of this, though, I don't really have an excuse. Unless I'm really dumb and these just somehow weren't here before. A hurl hammer that I will not be using. Okay. Open up this treasure. And get the Toad Researcher from the labs. Nice. And then, over here... There's a little bug, but it's actually a toad. I'm safe, thank you. It's super comfy in there, like a happy medium between a hug and slowly being crushed. Okay, I don't know what that's like. And also, he's not the only toad. I can figure out how to get up here. Because there's this toad as well. Thanks. Have you seen all the other toads in Autumn Mountain? There's an easy way to check. Yeah, he's gonna tell me about the map. Yeah. Don't worry. And then not just that toad. But right under here. Miss this. There's a treasure down here. Of fallen leaves. And then, I forgot to put this down in my notes, but I did remember I needed to do this. Way back in the Great Sea, we fished up, what looked like a seafood can. Hold on. Hold on. Who just tried to call me? Oh. Okay. Ignoring that, I also did not want to be hit by this enemy. That just messed with my whole flow. So I'm gonna run away from this fight, but you'll remember, in the Great Sea, while we were looking for treasure, we fished up what looked like a little seafood can. Okay, this is not how I wanted this to go. Okay, I'm cutting past this fight. Okay, yeah, I did not want to deal with that. But yeah, I forgot to write this down, but I do remember I need to do this. That seafood can, I need to bring it to this guy. Me love to open can with face. You have can? Need to open? Yes, I have can for you to open. There we go. And with that... Thank you, Olivia. And with that, that is all the max hit parts in the game. And now we are as strong as we possibly can be without boosts from accessories. So now, hold on, let me pull up my phone. Let me pull up my notes again. Yes. So, across the bridge over here, this Chestnut Valley down there, we are going there as well. But right over here, please get away from me, is this treasure. Of the trolley car. Oh, sorry, the tram. And one more thing. But I can't believe I didn't get this either. But there's a pipe up here. And then we go down it. All the way over here. Yeah. Not this tree, but this bug on the wall, which is actually a toad. So these pile of leaves will give me 1,000-fold arms to get it. There we go. Hey Mario, sorry I kept running away. I panicked. At least I learned that I'm pretty good at climbing walls. And he's gonna just keep trying that. Gah, I thought I had more stamina than this, but hey, at least it isn't raining. Ha, Breath of the Wild reference. And anyways, with that, that's everything in Autumn Mountain. Now, we will move on to Chestnut Valley, but there's one little thing in the Water of Elemental Shrine I need to grab. So I'm gonna do that first. So I'll meet you in there. Okay, so there's only one thing I need to grab here in the Water of Elemental Temple. If I can remember how to get below ground. Yes. Yeah, it's literally just in here. Okay, can you guys leave me alone? Because... Well, that I missed. No, that's actually all I missed. Yeah, literally one little block. That's it. Yeah, I don't know how I did. I don't know how I pulled that off. No, y'all are annoying. I'm cutting past this. Alright. Now we're back in Chestnut Valley. There are only 2 items I need to grab, and I've got to go down a ways. Uh-oh. Run away! Yeah, careful. Yeah, so we gotta go back a ways to like the first half of Chestnut Valley if I want to get these items. So, let's see, is it this one? No. No, we already got that. Uh-oh. Ow. Oh, you know what? That actually helps a little bit. But also... No. You know, there's a heart right there. And I'll be fine. Okay. So, the first item... It's right here. It's just a mushroom. And... Oh, wait. No, actually... No, I do... No, hold on. Nope. Okay. Nope. Not deal with those. Nope. You know, on the subject of me being back here, for some reason my video where I was here the first time, it has a lot of views, like compared to the rest of the videos in the Let's Play. For some reason. I don't know why. We're the Chestnut Trio. Thanks for conking out Conquer. Okay, that's it. That's all. That's everything in Chestnut Valley. Now, I'm gonna meet you back up top. Because next, we're going back to Shogun Studios. So I will meet you over there. There we are, in Shogun Studios. I decided to ride the Rapids again, because I actually missed a couple of Not Bottomless Holes last time. You can see the footage of me getting those on screen now. But, now that we're here, let's go ahead and get the stuff that we missed. So first, this, which I don't need. And then, next up, into the amusement. I want to say, well, amusement. No, does it count as an amusement park? I don't know. Like, for example, does Universal Studios count as an amusement park? I mean, if it does, then this counts as that too. I don't know. A big attraction, how about that? But anyways, we're gonna go in here to start with, because this shop never opened, and there's a reason for that. So of course we still have Master Key from when we were here the first time. So I want to go up here. The Toad was hiding in here. Oh, it's you, Mario. Thank goodness. Those folded soldiers look tough, so I strategically sequestered myself. As long as you're here, I'm sure everything will be fine. That means I can reopen the souvenir shop. And indeed, we want him to do that, because he actually sells a treasure for us. So, gimme. There we go. And next, we're gonna stick to the right side of the attraction. No, actually, that's not the right word. I don't know what you. We'll just say it's a theme park. That's the better term, theme park. Okay, I want to come in here. And through this way. Is seemingly nothing. Okay, I actually don't want to deal with you, so I'm going to cut past you. Good, now those guys are gone. Okay, over here, there. Yep, there we go. Is another hidden block. It won't be the last. But before we get to that one, right over here. And the little doggy house for the chain chomp is a hidden toad. Phew, back to normal. What was I? Was I a fish? I hope I was a fish. As long as I wasn't an icky bug. Dude, I have bad news for you. I won the fishing experience in front of the House of Tricky Ninjas. Yeah, we actually want to talk to him next. Because, as you might have guessed, there's a toad and a treasure within the fishing minigame. So yeah, let's go. Oh, big fish. But you're not what I want. I see you over there, Toad. And pull it up. There we are. Hey, what'd you do that for? I was happy in that river. I had friends. I was popular. Oh, man. Well, that's a shame. Now we need the treasure. So yeah, I'm gonna back out of this. Let's see if I can force it to spawn. Let's see. No, I don't see it. Here. Let's give that another shot. Oh. Hello, there was a... Sorry, I just had it like a thing pop up there. It'll show itself again. After I back out of this. No, I don't see you. Yeah, what was that? You've earned the Origami Toad Collector Trophy. Oh, really? Okay. What's that? I was about to say, is that for collecting every toad? But I don't actually have all of them. I mean, I know for a fact there are ones I'm missing, as we saw there, and I know where they are. Oh my god. Okay, I want to cut to when this guy actually shows up. I'm trying something right now where... There you are! I was about to say, I'm trying something now where I force new fish to spawn if I pull back the reel as soon as a fish notices the line. There we are! There it is! As a treasure for all the seafood cans. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yes, I am done fishing. And now, we're gonna come up this way. First off, right here, this innocuous little spot has a treasure, has a hidden block in it. And then just over here, another hidden block. Alright. And then, now we make our way to the left side. First off, I want to show this. You'll recall the Shuriken minigame we played when we were here last time. It had its own it had another treasure that I wasn't able to get. I said off screen in one of those parts that I would actually go ahead and get it off screen. I have done that. You can see the footage of me getting it right now. And with that out of the way, so just making sure we have that, and that you know about it. And now, next, see if you can see it, there's a toad right there on that sign. I'm going to grab him in a second. First, There's actually a hidden block over here. With a treasure, and that's all of the hidden blocks. There's the Water of Elemental Shrine. And now, I'm going to come save that toad. I'm going to smack this sign around. Ah, don't crush me, I'm just a boring old sign. Oh, it's you, Mario. I heard this photo studio lets you wear all kinds of costumes. That's so cool. Oh yeah, did we ever... I don't think we ever did that. We'll have to do that. We'll have to do that at some point. Oh, you know what? I guess technically I could end this part with me doing that. I don't know. We'll see. Next, I never went into this building. Because there's a toad hidden in here. I hear footsteps on the roof sometimes. I'm sure it's us a mouse, right? Nope, it's a me, Mario. And that's all the toads rescued. Now I have my entry pass. And which contains a treasure. Of the Water of Elemental's wheel. Yes. And now, there's this thing I didn't do, which maybe I should have done off screen now that I think about it, but too late, we're doing it now. Hold on, I actually need to go across the rooftop for that. There's the bell up here. I need to smack it 100 times. Yes, really, that's what I need to do. So, I'm gonna do that. So, see you in a bit. There we go. And as the frame rate recovers, we collect our treasure of the bell itself. Wow, you did it! You passed this incredibly loud, skull-rattling test of patience. How unbelievable! I mean it, I never would have believed that you'd strike this bell 100 times. Yeah, here we are. Ha ha! Ah, I have got to get a new job. You do, and that is everything in Shogun Studios except for Big Show Theater. So I'm gonna meet you in there to get that last treasure. And then that will be the conclusion of our cleanup. Alright. So within the Big Show Theater is one little treasure. We couldn't have done this during the whole sequence in here. But now we can. You know what? What do you guys say? I don't want to be an outlaw. I want to be the good guy. And what gives? These shurikens are just rubber. Being an outlaw, you must feel the outlaw. Understand the outlaw. Become the outlaw. I can't get the timing right in these shuriken tosses. Some of these ninjas are good at dodging. You know what? What do you say? More gravitas, more oomph, taken from the top, fellas. Oh, Mario, my muse. Your amazing performances inspired me to write a new show. I call it Dance of the Ninja Cowboy Greaser. I'm sure it'll win all the Tonys. But we're not going to worry about that because there's a treasure right here. And we are. And with that, that concludes all of the cleanup around the game world. And in the next part, we will finally go into Peach's castle and finally start taking the fight to King Ollie. See you guys then. Take care, everybody. Say, before we go today, why don't we get our picture taken? Yeah. Let's get a photo. Let's see. How about the royalty outfit? Alright. Say cheese, everybody. You will be missed, Bobby. It's been a long time since we last saw you, but you're in our hearts forever. See you guys then.